Okay, so let me be the first one to say that this is not the best lighting, and outside they're always doing construction here in Bali. Let me just give you a heads up disclaimer. Okay, but today is really important. This lesson right here is so important. It's discipline. 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 How disciplined are you? What is discipline? How consistent can you be at something? And how consistent can you consistently do that thing consistently? That's what discipline is. And there's been a lot of books that I've read. I can't remember which one I read in particular, but I remember it was a guy who interviewed a lot of people. And he asked this one guru, he said, out of all the skills you've learned, out of all the interviews you've done, out of all the successful people that you've met and talked with, what's the one trait that they all seem to have in common? And he said, oh, it's very easy. He said, because without this one trait right here, none of the other ones are possible. And that's discipline. Discipline is one of the key factors in anything you do. And you'll realize as you start to unblock that disciplinary part of your mind to be disciplined at something, the more you will see that manifest itself in different areas of your life. So basically being disciplined, that means like how consistently can you do it? Like as you say something, you decree something, I'm not going to eat this kind of food, I'm going to post every day. The discipline is that disciplinary person, that part of you that's like, are you actually going to do this? They're like the enforcer. And being disciplined, this is all that it is. It's just enforcing what you say you're going to do and not changing because, oh, it's raining, oh, there, blah, blah. No. Being disciplined means that you stay with it no matter what. If you guys have listened to the podcast, you'll realize that there is you'll recognize this as the push-ups of discipline. The push-ups of discipline. This is something that I kind of started on my own, but if you think you're disciplined, one little test you can do, and it's probably one of the smallest things I've done that had the biggest impact at that point in my life, was every day doing 5 push-ups. 5 push-ups. 5 push-ups. Like that was it. But it's because you don't want to do it. You don't feel like doing it. We all can do it. But it's just the being disciplined to do it every single day. And you'll see that will trickle down to everything you do. I believe that it was a huge naval officer who gave if you want to save the world, make your bed. And the whole talk about this, I don't want to sum it up too much or go into it into too much depth with it, but he basically said by making your bed, it's something that you really don't want to do, but you get it done. You have the discipline to just do that every single day. And and this is the dogs that I was telling you about, but you have the discipline to do it every single day. And that makes a big difference. That's discipline. That's applying discipline first thing in the morning. And if you can't do that, have that discipline to do those 5 push-ups. I challenge all of you until the next mastermind month here, do 5 push-ups every single day. It takes discipline, and you'll realize that day 1, day 2, day 3 is fine. But like day 4, you're gonna be like, man, I don't really want to do. That's what you gotta break. It's the discipline no matter what. You know, there's someone else who I follow, Jocko Willis. I'm pretty sure you guys know who he is. He wrote the book Extreme Ownership. And, you know, he talked about his routine of waking up at 4:30 every day. And he said the reason he does it is because he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to wake up at 4:30 in the morning every day. But he does it because he said once you do that, you accomplish, you don't want to wake up, you don't want to get out of bed, you just want to stop that alarm and go back to sleep. But you own it. You own that you said you're going to do it. You stick to that. And by doing that, that sets the framework for the entire rest of the day. Because then it's like, well, do I want to eat healthy or not? You're like, well, I got up at 4:30. I had the discipline to do that. So the fact that you had the discipline to do that, now you can take that into the next thing that you do. And you'll see that you'll start to manifest it everywhere in your life. The more consistent you are with something as simple as content, meaning you don't really want to post today, you don't really go on live once a week, you don't feel like doing any of this, but you do it anyways. Now the next time that habit that comes in, like, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it anyways because I should, that manifests in what you're trying to eat, giving your family a call, showing up to an event that you didn't really want to do, but you know you should do it. It's going to manifest in many different ways because it's all connected. All of our energy that we have is connected. And as you start to do those 5 push-ups of discipline, which I challenge you all to do, those 5 push-ups of discipline are going to show up everywhere else. You're going to realize, well, I did those 5, and you got to do it in the morning. Because then you'll see it manifest when you're trying to get something to eat. Do I actually want to pick up that pack of M&Ms when I'm at the store? I just want to grab this water and a banana. and you'll be like, wait a minute, those 5 push-ups, because now you're starting to recode that energy that you have. So there's a challenge that I can do that I hope you get from today is the discipline. Discipline is the ability to enforce what it is that you say you're going to do. The decrees you say, I'm going to get this content out. I'm going to make this post today. I'm going to do this. And the disciplinary, the mindset, no one's going to force you to do it. That's the thing. That's why so many people don't fail at this, but why they struggle with this, because they have this idea. It's like, no, I'm okay. No one's gonna hold me to it. That's why discipline is so important, because there's no one holding the gun to your head saying you gotta do this. It's you, yourself, and I was gonna say I, but for me, it's me, myself, and I. That's going to hold you to it. And you'll realize the power in that you were able to hold out that long. You were able to do those push-ups. So my challenge for all you guys from this section is to have the discipline. Do the 5, I wish all this background noise wasn't here, but to do those 5 push-ups of discipline. Every single day, you'll see it manifest in crazy ways. I'm telling you, I've done this firsthand. I've worked with other people who have done it, and do this. Every day, 5 push-ups of discipline. That energetics that it takes to shift and do it when you don't want to, but you know it's good for you, will manifest itself in so many different ways. It will manifest itself in your content that you're putting out, the new ideas that you have out, and you'll realize that all of that you're all able to do all of it because of discipline.